Yeah man, we there. With another top shelf review, another top shelf update. You know the name, you know the voice, Brando. You know, say winning our choice. And from your love for win, boy, I make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, more than 500 like on the video. We give you some top shelf reasoning in that one. Yeah. As I'm telling you, we like for reason thing the full way, not the halfway. So we are going to some different perspectives on what take place in a dance hall. Topic again, Skeng versus Masicka. Now, we live in an interesting time in a dance hall, people, where the whole of the artists them supposed to say, John, what is up on me now? Because I go have them two money number in my phone. I go follow them two money upon IG. I go link with them two money already and yell them already. And all of a sudden, them two money camp see him for go at it. Or not even see him for them two money camp or go at it. The Ratty Gang and Genocide. Now, I come back forward to that name there because that name there is actually the reason why we're going to talk genocide and what the genocide stand for. Zine? Alright, so everybody and their mother, most people would want a lyrical clash between Masicka and Skeng. And as what I say already, for the persons who use the reason for say there is a level there that Masicka is at a greater level than Skeng. We cannot use that level card. And I would show that level card. Big man thing. Because Skeng is a hot artist. Skeng is an artist where I talk about locally and internationally. We have people like Nicki Minaj willing to do a song for him, a vibe to him music. We have other people internationally where give him recognition. Where they will see him having something for OVO. You get what I say? So the international recognition is there, the hits are there, he might getting views, talked about in the street. He's a hot artist. This is not an artist seeming or wanting to get fame or attention from what Masicka do. Masicka again is an next artist that has been performing very well for the last 11 months in a dancehall. One of the hottest names out of dancehall. Most people say him take some face. You get what I say? Most people say him have the best album drop in a recent times over the last 11 months. So Masicka name up there. Now, a lot of people wonder why as well because them say Masicka have the lyrics, Masicka have the foundation in a clashing. And them say Skeng being a young artist, that wicked delivery that we him have. Them would have want to hear him in a diss track. Them would have want to hear him in a lyrical battle. See, as well me say, me not see no action as it relates to levels card. The two artists them are do it. Nobody not try to get no advantage in terms of more views or more notoriety. No, the two of them can get that without the clash. This clash is because of links, a man on a link with man, and a personal disagreement with them have a some face. You get what I say, and it probably start before that. Now the things I want to consider is Masicka. Masicka have an important decision to make right now. Should Masicka step back to a life of crime? When we say life of crime, we mean musically. Also, pardon the metaphors them. But should he step back to the head bang or something there? That bang out your head thing there. Because if you don't notice, for the last 4 years or so, Masicka has sought to change his image and to change his brand. I'm going to show you a couple of the ways in which he has done that. And that's why I'm saying now, for him to go back there, so, him have an important choice to make right now. Now, point number one. If you notice, Masicka has changed his name. Him change the name of him camp from genocide to one side. And him skillfully do that to all the people never realize what going on. If you notice nowadays, you not hear Masicka talk about genocide. You get what I say? You not hear that as much again. One side. So him change the name. Remember, Masicka name stand for mass murder. Masicka, right, that is the word where it come from. And genocide have to do with mass killing. So if you notice, Masicka brand in 2013, 14, 15 was more about badness and fire gun and so it wasn't more about social commentary and girl song. Get what I say? So in brand genocide and Masicka did always see himself as a lyrical beast, a man not afraid for clash, a man with disrespect and this. Go and go check Masicka them time. They've not played people. You see me? That was the brand, Genocide. Now along the way, him and I don't end up have problems because people start to say, who are the Jenna? Because I don't know that female them say genocide, fourth Jenna, and him and female them say genocide. So one of the reasons why Masicka might have changed the name was to stop the confusion. He no longer wanted to be associated with Idonia because people used to say the two of them are Jenna. I'm not sure who said Jenna first. But Jenna is a talk where people used to use. I think it probably come from general. And them shorten it and say Jenna. You see me? But genocide, leave in the comment section what one you think it come from. But you have genocide and you have fourth Jenna. So one of the reasons why Masicka changed that is for stop that comparison there. Distinguish between the two. So him say one side and not genocide. Next reason again, some persons were saying because of the whole cartel him did want to separate him brand and show say a one side him a deal and me alone me a deal. That one them I believe in a less. You see me? And the third one, it have to do with the whole name genocide. We have to do with mass killing. And I believe around about the time of 2018, Masicka decided to change his brand from just killing and murdering and kill man and shoot man to more social commentary, to singing about life and people and experiences and girl song. Of course, he mixing badness, you know. Because if you listen to songs like Image, if you listen to song where him do with Dexter Daps, you still hear the badness. But it now is not all about the badness, if you get me. I say Masicka in 2013-14 was all about the badness. 90% of the song them a bad man song, gunman song, shot in your face, shot in your neck, shot through your head. That was Masicka. When you touch into the 18 now, which was Masicka, best year of dancehall. And when you talk about 17, Masicka start mixing songs like Changes in Life, They Don't Know My Story, King in the Earth, Song Pan Top of Song, and that was Masicka best year. So Masicka made a choice in 2018, said no, but all me a sing about badness and thing, it now put me through to the level like 2018 put me through, and most of them songs I give the people. So I believe there was a thought in Masicka mind to switch the brand from Genocide. So even the name itself, and I think him do it skillfully because enough people still not even realize say man change it completely from Genocide to one side. The next point is that chain where Masicka used to wear. See it go across the screen here. That's chain with Genocide with the skull. Notice him change even the image of the brand. So the songs of the brand change, the name of the brand change, and the image of the brand change. Songs, image, and name. Three important things to a person in a dancehall or in a business. Now saying all of this, what the point may I try to make? What may I try to show now? I am not telling you that me wouldn't want Masicka for war. Definitely for my own entertainment and my own fun and for dancehall to be a great look. However, I am also saying to you that I would not be surprised if Masicka don't entertain this war or go in this war for the reasons I'm just show you. And it's not him pulling a level card in terms of bigger than the artist. I think it's him a pull a maturity card or a growth card. Think that are the card Masicka I look for pluck. As when I say, artists them, Garrison youth them lyrical, them tough, them still sing about badness. However, he also has another thing to consider. And like one time when him does a pre-badness alone, now him a pre-money, him put out an album. Even if you see the interview where him do on stage and how him talk. When Winford Williams bring up Idonia, the man not even answer about Idonia, the man just go on. So it's obvious to me that Masicka is on a path of self-discovery and a path of growth. You hear it in the album, you hear it in the music, you hear it in the interviews. That's why I say I am okay with Masicka music as is. Would I want a war? Definitely would I want a war. Am I okay with the music? Am I good with the music? Am I good with the growth? Me definitely good with that too. So in other words, I can see both sides of the fence. Me can see both perspective. Because at the end of the day, Masicka is doing very well for him brand. And me find myself a listen to Masicka music over and over. And would I be a hypocrite if my forward there and tell you and say, no, at the war side of Masicka alone, man, go back to 2014 and 13 because may I be honest with you, 2014 and 13, me never rock out Masicka like that. Me there listen to 1 and 2 Masicka, but when he made the changes and the adjustment in 2017, 18, 19, 20, me start listen to Masicka. So if you have to ask me which Masicka me choose, it would be that one, yeah. Because a damn music can start gravitate more to me and resonate with even the world more. And when him start to do some songs that I call them hybrid songs. When I call them hybrid is that them is a mixture. He mixing badness, he mixing flossing, fashion, money, and he mixing girl. It's about being the dominant Dan then. The Dan we have a bag of money, a bag of thugs we can call for mission. And as you see him do the song, we see him contract killer. That are the type of level where him reach. So Masicka move up from the youth who are bang heads in the street for the Dan to the actual Dan. We actually have the money and the power and the connects like one business tycoon, like one of them man. The other level him step up to one Elon Musk level. Not the same rich, so, you know. But it's like his mindset is to make money, be progressive and so. Still in a badness now, because I hear him sing it. But at that level. So if me not see him do that, to be honest with you, me on surprise with how I see him change up in brand over the years. So as what I say, I don't think it would be a level scale like say my level higher than year one, but it would be yo, man not dead so, my mental and dead so. I get what I say, may I pray for go higher in the music, win some award. May I pray like the Poppy Road. Get some awards, some nomination, some Grammy, something like that. Stamp my name in the music as somebody who did something in a dance where them can look up to and say, yo, him do that and him do that, you know. Like how them would say about a popcorn. And you see with that with him a link with Poppy. So that's my perspective. As well I say, war for go and see me, I would love to see war. But at the end of the day, if I this the artist choose, I have to respect that too. I'm out.